Okay. Hello, everyone. My name's Connor, and welcome back to another character design stream. Right now, I am gonna just shake things up a little bit. I feel like I've been just so focused on like actual designing that it's kind of hard to just kind of keep up a commentary on what it is that I'm doing, and so I wanted to actually. The whole point of me doing this streaming stuff was to yes get better at my own craft, and challenge myself and hold myself accountable for keeping up practice and all that good stuff. But it also was it's also to share my journey with y'all. And so I feel like sorry, I'm adjusting my tablet. So I feel like it's easier to do that if I kind of zoom out a little bit, not worry about so much about my own personal project, and this will benefit my personal project, obviously. For sure. In fact, I will be practicing on purpose for character design that I know is coming up. It just won't be that character, so I won't care so much. So I won't care so much, and I can talk more to you guys, you know. Okay. All right. So yeah, I am just gonna warm up really quick for a few minutes here. I should use the tools that I have at my disposal. Okay, I don't know what that means, but okay. Interesting. Okay. I've never seen that. Haven't seen that prompt yet, but oh well. Okay, so I guess I don't. All right, so I don't know why I just made his nose like that. But yeah, just gonna warm up with a little bit of just free form stuff. Maybe we'll get into some reference or something in a minute. But for those of you watching this in the future, welcome. You know, subscribe, leave a comment, all that good stuff. And let me know what y'all want to see, and I'll be happy to oblige. All right. guy's hair is awesome already. Hair is one of those things that I just still I am struggling with, and I haven't, or at least I feel like I'm struggling with it. More often than not, it ends up looking like something not really what I was intending for it necessarily to look like, more often than not. Especially when it comes to like girls' hair, like the long wavy stuff. I always end up like just chopping it off at the shoulders because I don't want to mess with it beyond the beyond the like just behind them. But whoops. But one of the characters that I'm going to be designing, there's a few of them. I mean, there's are going to be females, so I'm going to have to get over that to some extent. And just do it. So that's actually kind of what I had in mind. I have a sketch that I want to kind of expand upon. I don't know if it's going to be one of the characters or not, but it's kind of in that. Oh, see, that was a nice mistake. I didn't actually mean to erase that much, but it actually worked out pretty well because I like how that cheek is shaped now. So you'll often see a lot of artists, myself included. I started doing this, and it just kind of elevates your sketches a little bit. But if you see artists like coloring just the nose and the ears a little bit, giving them a little bit of shade, it just is. It's because our noses and ears, there's a lot of blood that flows to them and is in them constantly, so they tend to be darker value than the rest of our faces. So it's I don't know, I think it looks good too, you know. And that's why I do that. My chat rate went up, but I didn't see any chat messages, but that's all right. Also gotta evolve from, especially if I'm aspiring to do a graphic novel, I'm gonna have to evolve past this just drawing a character standing, doing whatever. I'm gonna have to show actual intention, motivation, movement. It's all well and good to be able to draw somebody doing whatever, but I mean, it's only going to go so far. Interesting. All right, we're gonna do this. Sometimes when I get insecure about my hands and wrists and stuff, I'll just, which is more often than not, I'll just throw an arbitrary wristwatch or some sort of jewelry, bracelet, whatever on there. It works out, but you can't do it for every character. I think I'm going to hide that last one. But yeah, I don't know when. Obviously, it'd be really cool to have something to show for all this work by Halloween, just to even kind of like announce it. I don't think I'll have the full graphic novel done by October at this rate. That's just a lot of work that I I don't even have the characters fleshed out yet, which is totally fine. But I think I'll definitely would like to have at least something to show for this work that I'm doing here in front of, for you guys. I draw this hand a lot. Whoops. Let's do something different. I don't know what he's doing with that hand, but that's all right. So we're getting warmed up. I think I'm gonna quickly grab this sketch real quick. It's actually in pencil. Just a second. Let's see. Trying not to get my big old shadow in there. And this will be cool. So if you all, this will be fun to show. For those of y'all that have Photoshop and or Procreate, even, we'll do this as well. But you've got a line drawing or a sketch that you want to put into your. You want to bring it from the sketchbook into whatever drawing software you have. Then this is how you can clean it up so that it's not all smudgy and all that good stuff. Just a moment. You have to forgive the fireworks going off. In the background, it is the eve of 4th of July. Okay, so yeah. So obviously when I took this picture, it looks like a white page, you know, but when you bring it in, you see all the, I forgot about this. I literally was, this is something I was doing while I was cooking my chicken for dinner tonight. But yeah. So I'll just turn this layer off real quick. So you want to go down here. I don't know if you can see that. Oh, you can't see my cursor. Dang. Okay, 1 second. I can change that, I think. Can y'all see my cursor? Oh well, hold on. It doesn't look like it. Okay, 1 second. Let me fix that. Yeah, I've got that turned off. Whoops. Okay. Here we go. All right. So now we're back. So you're going to come down here to levels. It's actually been a while since I've done this. But you can basically just it brings up the contrast. Obviously you can sorry, I'm just thinking. Sorry, I'm looking at the character. I'm already like trying to make design choice decisions and not talking about it, so I'm trying to verbalize that. Anyway, so let's focus on this. Gosh, I do see that's too much. But it'll do. I mean, it's not perfect. This is, you definitely can play around with it somewhere. It's fine. I'm going to lower the opacity anyways. After the fact. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just looking at this just to make sure y'all can see what I'm doing. Okay. That's pretty good. Let's make this a little bigger. Maybe bring the opacity down a little bit more. Not that much. Oh my gosh, the lag. Okay. See, this is what I'm talking about with the hair. Especially girls' hair. It's just like, I feel like I'm like, just always, or never really looks kind of like the way that I want to, or want it to. Not 100% sure about the proportions here, but it's all right. We'll figure it out. since this story that I'm going to be working on, or that I am working on, is based in like so it's like a historical fiction fantasy time. I'm trying to play around with like different styles from different times. Yeah, but the story of jack-o'-lanterns, which the story that's kind of like what I'm basing off of. There's the folklore behind the jack-o'-lantern is Celtic, and historically it's a Celtic tradition, and I don't know the exact story, but basically, like this guy named Jack tricks the devil, and ends up, but like also because he did had such dealings with the devil, wasn't he dies or something, and then like, but because he had dealings with the devil, he wasn't allowed in heaven, but because he the deal that he'd made, he the devil couldn't take him to hell, so he was stuck to wander the earth. And so to light his way, he put a little candle in his in a turnip. Yeah, not a pumpkin, actually, which I find particularly interesting. Didn't see that coming when I was reading the story. 1 second, I got an alarm going off. Okay. So where was I? Oh yeah, but basically the story that I'm going with, or that I was kind of thinking of, was doing like a false, not false, but a fictional retelling of that story, essentially, or just like, but not. Oh, I was like, what the heck? It's funny. The sketch looks a lot better in my sketchbook when it's like this big. All right, that's already better though. I feel like. That's why I like bringing stuff in, but I from my sketchbooks, but I don't. I feel like I could just do it again better by starting over. Oof. Maybe it's not a V. Clothing folds are one of those things for me. It feels like it's not hard to fake, but it's hard to like it's hard, but it is hard to execute it realistically. Like I can give the impression of folds fairly easily, but actually render out folds in clothing. Keep forgetting where my camera is. I keep looking over at the. See, when I'm looking over here, I'm looking at myself. I gotta stop doing that. But anyway, totally lost my train of thought. Oh, folds. Yeah, it's one of those things where I'm just gonna leave it there. I don't think I had anything else to say. Just want to keep doing this drawing. Has a very long arm. Just keep playing with these proportions. So, if you don't know this already, which I've already covered it up, but basically you want your, for the sake of arguments. Okay. So this looks fine. You can probably bring it up. Actually, I don't know if that is fine after all. But it's okay. Say lovey. Oh, I remember what I was talking about. I'm sorry. I was talking about that I'm doing it. The story that I'm doing is a fictional telling of the myth of jack-o'-lanterns, and so it'll be called. At least the working title right now is Lantern Jack. And that's the story is just like this kid that is brought back to life after he dies to help this wizard. Let's see, look at the zoom out real quick to help this wizard put all these different souls back where they need to go that have gotten out somehow. Not loving this mouth real quick. That's all right. Let's just fix it. All right, let's practice hair. So I've seen a lot of videos because it's something I just continue to struggle with. But hair's hard. It's just one of those things. I don't know. For me, some people they make it look flippin' just effortless, but me not so much. That's okay. It will eventually. I don't doubt that. I just gotta keep practicing. I just don't like practicing very much, honestly. I want to be good. You know, all right, just done. We're like, all right, cool, I can do that. But see, if you don't practice, you don't find these little idiosyncrasies, like just what just happened just now, where I'm like, oh, I actually like how that looks better than earlier. Oof. I did not like that color. Goodness. Just taking my phone. Okay. Thought I heard one of the kids. The kiddos. Alright, I have no idea how to make this go away. There it is. Made it go away. Well, what do you know? Yeah. So look, guys, I'm not obviously I'm not a professional level. I know some stuff. I know some stuff, but I mainly am doing this so that I can grow and y'all can grow along with me. But by no means am I an expert at all. This is something that I just love to do, and I wanted to share it with everybody that would care to anybody and everybody care to listen. Nope. Too dark. I want a slight value change, but I don't want something crazy. Yeah. Obviously, we are just doing fast and loose. Jeez Louise. Still looks like a guy a little bit, doesn't it? Don't worry, we'll figure that out. Hey, that's great. So if you ever, kind of going back to what I was saying about the noses and the ears and stuff, if you've ever colored a face and been like, what the heck? Like, I used skin tone colors, but it still looks like crap. That would be because our skin is not one solid color all the time. Kind of going back to that, like what I was saying about the nose and the ears, you have different amounts of blood in different parts of your face, specifically. I mean, your whole body as well. But so that will change the color and tone of your skin. And so there's like 3 different areas in your face that's a little too dark still. I'm not, and I'm look again. This is all like, this is just head knowledge. This is not like experience knowledge. But sorry, but I'll try and show you what I mean. This might be a little too red. But around your eyes, nose, and ears, you're gonna have the most blood. I'm gonna delete that. I don't normally like doing it around the eyes just because it, oh, don't forget the lips too. Oh my gosh, but yeah, I don't normally like doing the eyes because it makes you look sick, or like, I don't know. I think it's just I think it's a me thing. I think it's not. It's just a me thing. Like a lack of execution, really. Right. I mean, I have not looked through all these. Way too pink. Still way too pink. Skin tone's hard. Skin tone is hard to do. Well, that looks pretty good. Actually, that looks pretty good. Anyway. All right, what should we do now? Should probably go a little bigger. tend to like the line art better than my painted stuff. Let's get some movement in here. Okay. So I'm just gonna go through here and ooh, I like that one. All right, let's. Oh, come on now. Oh, what am I drawing? Oh, I think it's time. I think I'm losing my ability um, to think, just in general. I got up super early, streamed this morning, got the kids down, streaming again, had work today. Well, before I do anything or get off or anything like that, I want to show you what I was working on today. And but so here's our main guy. I had a whole bunch of, let's see. So here's our main character. This is Lantern Jack. I'm just kind of experimenting with some different stuff here. Didn't really finish it, but that's okay. I backtracked a little bit. And sorry, wife texted me. Yeah, so what I did this morning, and I wish I had kept it, but that's okay. I'm gonna do it again better. But basically, I had shaded this out into metal. The armor looked actually reflective and metallic, and I had done the shading on the head and stuff. But I feel like it was a little overdone, a little overtuned, so to speak. And so I later I killed it, and I was like, I'm just gonna start over. And so yeah. If y'all want, just leave a comment, and I can either move on from this guy, because I've been working on him for a while, and then, or maybe you want me to see me finish him fully rendered, or maybe go on to a new character, like I was kind of gearing up for tonight. But anyway, yeah, thank you for joining me tonight. I'm Connor, and yeah, thanks for joining me, hanging out, and I'll see you in the next one.